Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And we'll get this out of the way. My face cam setup is once again different. Still trying to figure out the best way to do this. I've got a new face cam border. We've moved it up to this corner up here. So in game, we're only really blocking like the menu buttons and the switch buttons. Which, if I switch characters, you'll definitely know that I'm switching characters. So let me know what you guys think of this setup. We've kept the full screen of the game. We've gotten rid of the top bar. So we've minimized really the impact to everything. So let me know what you guys think of this. We're still trying to figure out the best way to make this happen. But yeah, we're taking on EX3 Tempered Edge, which is terribly difficult. Terribly difficult. Like, this took me a good 2 hours to actually beat yesterday, of me sitting in Discord and just attempting and resetting over and over. And it's mainly because of freaking Diablo. Not my Diablo, like the enemy Diablo. He has 250,000 HP and he hits like a truck. Like, the only time I ever killed him was in this run that I'm about to show you. That was the only clear. And it is not a pretty clear. Like, people are dead, we're super low on health, this is like last resort kind of clear. We got none of like the normal crystal missions done, and that's pretty much the best I can do. Unless I get more dupes in this team, or something else happens with a wind unit, this is it. I tried a bunch of different team setups. Really, the most replaceable person here was Romulus, which after a while I determined that I needed healing, and Valentine wasn't good enough for me. My 84 Val is not good enough, but my 80 Romulus, because of the massive heal, can kind of make up for that, and her wind boost. So she's support on both sides. So let's go ahead and dive in. You know, it's the same. It's the new meta team setup: Gabiru, Geld, Trainee, Dino, Diablo is the main nuker. So let's go ahead and dive in. This stage is quite difficult. I would consider this stage to be more difficult than EX3 Earth, even before the nerf to the stage. It's just because the Earth team is very strong, right? You know, the combination of Hakuro and Benimaru is very good. This team, though, is not as good as I would say. So we got a good starting hand, though. 5 oranges. So we're able to, you know, start building up ults for Diablo and Dino quickly. Not too quickly, though, as you'll see. But it is one of the better starts I've gotten. I think a lot of times I got like a 2-2-2 spread, and it's not enough to cut it. So we're going to go ahead and start working on Dino and Diablo's ults, Diablo being the primary nuker, the primary damage dealer. And what I've discovered during this run is that working toward his ult is good, but working towards a 6-hand of blue Diablos that are all boosted and the enemy is debuffed actually does a lot more damage. Like a crap ton more damage, and that's probably what you want to shoot for. So that's why I originally had Frey on the team for, you know, triple orb changers to give away orbs to Diablo that would be boosted, that would do giant chunks of health off of Diablo, and then maybe nuke here and there. But going for the nuke, not really the best case in this scenario. Now here in this hand, we are set up pretty well. We've got Gabiru ready, and we have 2 oranges, which means that we're going to bring Geld in and use his orb change, and then we're going to use Gabiru, and then we're going to have a 6 cards hand of blue. But I make the decision not to give away all the orbs to Diablo because I want to get Dino's ult, which unfortunately we don't get here. So it is what it is. So here I'm trying to send it out, and we get Diablo's ult. That's cool. Dino is just a nut tap away from getting that. So I end up deciding to use a whole bunch of buffs, because they're 2-turn buffs, right? And this will get Diablo's ult next turn, and we can do, you know, a decent chunk of damage here. So we're going to send Geld, send Dino, send Diablo, we'll get the ult. Dino, hopefully we can get the ult next turn, and that way we can just keep rolling with damage and continuously send. Because really, Diablo and Geld on the other side, they do like 5-6 attacks sometimes in a turn, and they're all crit boosted and pierce boosted, and it's just awful. And like, my units are level 80. Like, Geld is the highest unit on this team at level 100, and he's a free 6-star. It's not pretty. So here, a little unfortunate that Dino is almost dead, so he can't stay up front. Like, they launch too many attacks, and that's asking for too much. So here, at least, we can orb change and then give it all to Diablo. So we use Trainee, we're going to use Gabbro to change out last green, and now we're going to use the giveaway to Diablo and use his guaranteed crit, and now this will do some good damage. His ult, unimpressive. His follow-up attacks, pretty impressive. So let's see, his ult does, I think, 54, 52? 56, sorry. But then his follow-ups do 14,500 to hit, and then his final hit does like 20-something. Yeah, 29, almost 30,000. So that was more damage than his ult in those 5 orbs. And now Diablo's almost dead. Yeah, there's 4 attacks from Diablo, and then another attack from Geld, and now they have ults. And then I guarantee that after their ult, Diablo has 2 attacks, Geld has 1 attack, everybody would be dead. So Diablo's got to get out of here. And we have to pray that these 3 units live. Because what I want to do is I want them to live. I want Romulus to be, kind of low. And then next turn, I want to be able to bring in both Dino and Diablo and then heal all 3 of them in one go. So hopefully nobody dies. And then Geld has a follow-up. Trainee's almost dead, so made me real nervous. Thankfully he targeted Romulus. Now she's low. Everybody's low. Everybody's dying. It's a fun game. So we're going to bring Dino and Diablo in, and then we're going to use Romulus' big-ass heal, and just get everybody nice and healthy again. The team does not have a lot of skill points to run. Like, a full hand of boosted blues gives like 58 skill points, so it's not a lot. This is not the Cabby win team, alright? We're not rolling in points. So having to sacrifice 55 to use a big heal is hefty. It's useful because it kept everybody alive, which is what I needed at the time. But 55 skill points is not easy to come by anymore. So another 6-card send, we get Diablo down very, very low, and we have a Dino ult. So what we have here is a very lucky 6-card send on a turn where oranges are not nerfed, thank God. So now we're going to use the wind boost. We're just going to use the wind boost and the magic boost from Gabiru. It's not going to affect Dino because his attack stat is lower than Diablo's, but we can at least give Diablo that extra small boost for his last 2 orbs, and that way we can, if we manage to kill Diablo here before that, we can start doing some chip damage against Geld and start working on him. He has like 60k less health. He has like 190, which is still a lot, and he has really high defense. He's just a tanky mother. So killing Diablo, who's the DPS, and then Geld is the tank, it's like, who do you take out first? The one with the lower HP while everybody dies? Thankfully we do kill Diablo right there, so now it's just working down on Geld. Who, if you did not know because you never got that far, every so often after like turn 10, he gives himself a 200% attack boost, and he proceeds to pretty much kill everybody. It's not great. It's not great at all. So you really, like, you'd want to go into the Geld part of this ready to kill him, or very close to ready to kill him. Which again is difficult because of his high defense. But we're just going to have to make do with what we have. 25 points. We need to get Diablo and Dino to ult, or a full hand send, something like that. Because we just don't do any damage now. Like 1800, his defense is so high now. He only attacks once, so thank God we can live. But we really got to do something about it. So we're going to boost Trainee up. We're going to change those. We're going to orb change these oranges to blues. And then I think we bring Diablo in? Yeah, okay, yeah. So, no, I bring Dino in because I want his ult. I'm going to save Diablo in the back, that way we don't take away a blue orb. And because I don't want to send the ult now. So I should bring Diablo or Dino in for probably Romulus. And then send the blues, that way he gets an ult. That's why we have 2 ults to send next turn after this. I take out Trainee. Okay, interesting. I recorded this last night, and it was such a bitch that I kind of wiped it from my memory. Alright, so his defense, 7,700. It's pretty hefty. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hefty. So 6 card of blue, not boosted really, but we have to do something. I don't want to use any excess points that we don't have to, and now that we've used pretty much everything, they all cost a lot more. So really having to play around with what we've got. So we have 3 alts now. We have Geld, we have Dino, and we have Diablo. So we're looking pretty good. So we're going to swap out Romulus for Diablo. He now has 12,000 defense because he boosted it again. And, as you can see, increases own attack by 200%. That's coming in next turn. Next turn. So I want to get these alts out now, and then get my important people in the back, away from this ult. Or whatever comes after the ult. Because I don't think he boosts for the ult, he boosts after the ult. So we're going to use Gabiru, we're going to boost Diablo. We've got a 6-card Sun, we're going to use his attack boost, and I think we do something else. Do we use the... yeah, the wind resistance down. Okay, so let's see how this goes. How much damage will we do? And I can tell you right now, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. 6,000. 10,000. Diablo, 20-something. 26,000. He's not even at half health. He's not even at half health and we're on turn 10. It's a brutal fight. I don't expect a lot of people to be able to beat this, unless they have whaled out this team. I don't think so. I don't know if the space team can do it. I will try. I will try with the space team. No promises, though. Milim is magic, thank God. But we have no points. We can use Trainee. Great. Awesome. So, right here, we could get a 4-hand of blues. We could. We're going to bring Romulus in, though. Dino's looking pretty low. And we're going to take out Geld, because he's also looking pretty low. We're going to pop this. And I think we heal. No, we don't heal. We just send the blues. Okay, so we get another Diablo ult here. Not quite a Gabiru meter, though, which is unfortunate. I was actually kind of hoping that we would get that. But we have 2 more ults. And he's got an ult. And now he has the 200% boost, so you can't see it. But underneath this border right here, he has 20,000 attack. 20,000. Ain't nobody living through that. So, what do we do? What do we do? Well, we have the healer and the DPS that have ults. That's kind of important. I'm going to sacrifice everybody else. Everybody else on this field, after we swap them out, is going to die. And that's just a fact of life. You shouldn't have to go to turn 12 for this. If you are, like, attempting to beat this with the clears, like turn 9, before he starts boosting himself, I can't do that, so we take what we can get. So after many decision-making skills, we're going to swap Diablo, and we're going to swap Romulus out, and we're going to leave them in the back. And we're just going to have to sacrifice these poor souls to the abyss. And do as much damage as we can out the door. And then a counterattack, because why not? And now here it comes. 13,000 damage, and we were already low. That might not have killed if we were full health, but we are not full health. So now we have 2 ults. We have double ults for both Romulus and Diablo. So that's something, right? We have 89 skill points plus a Gabiru meter. So, what do? We're going to boost. We're going to do what we can. We're going to win boost right here. We're going to use Gabiru to get back up to 55 points, and then we're going to go ahead and use the attack boost from Diablo, the 3rd time that we've used this. It lasts for 3 turns. We've had 9 turns of an attack boosted Diablo, and we have not killed yet. So Romulus, I very rarely see her ult, so we're going to watch it. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good for an Octagram ult. And she's adorable in that little outfit and the little mech thing, so I think it's funny. How much damage does she do? 4,000 damage. Great. Diablo does 26,000 again, so now he's in the red. I was in my chair freaking out last night at like midnight, because this is the closest I'd ever got. Like, actually, killing Diablo was the first time I'd ever killed Diablo, so I was already freaking out about that. And now we're here, because he has another attack boost. He has another ult. He has 20,000 attack, so we cannot do anything here but send these 2 alts and 5 cards and pray to all hell that this kills. And I sit here for a long time because I was like, if we don't kill here, we're going to lose, and the past, like, 3 hours was a fucking waste. That's what I was doing last night, which is why we're gonna stay on the screen for a little bit. But that's what I was doing. I was freaking out in this chair because it's like, I don't know if we can do 26,000 damage. I don't know. We don't have the wind boost anymore. We have Diablo's attack boost, but without the wind boost, he's not hitting 26k. So we just have to do it. We just have to send it. Rammus ult, Diablo ult. We can't send the Rammus cards first because God knows she gets countered when he has 200% attack and she dies, and then we're really screwed. So this is it. This is for all the marbles right here. And I was not having a good time last night before sending this. This stage is difficult. This stage is very, very difficult, and it's not great. So here we go. We send it 2,900 damage on Rammus. Ass. Diablo, 14.5. Not great. Look at that sliver. Look at that sliver. But on the final 150% hit that did 1,900 damage, we actually killed the stupid motherfucker. Holy Jesus, we killed. On turn 14, I'm pretty sure. And we cleared none of these missions. We did not clear with fewer than 2 people dead. We did not clear with everybody alive, and we definitely didn't do it in 12 turns. But we cleared EX3 Tempered Edge, and that is probably the last time I try and attempt this seriously for a while. I'll do it with a space team later. This event is permanent. We'll worry about that later. I don't expect a lot of people to beat this stage. It's dumb as crap. I wanted difficult content. They definitely gave us difficult content, and somebody at Bandai Namco said, "You've had it too easy, fam. You've had it too easy, so we're gonna make this stupid dumb hard." So that's the EX3 Tempered Edge clear for Wind. Let me know in the comments if you were able to beat it, what team did you use, and how well did it go for you? How long did it take? Let me know. But for now, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later.